Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Yawashai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Yawashai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Yawashai, Yahweh Bashem Yawashai, Braknawa, 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 Babakasha, 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 Yahweh Bashem Yawashai, Tuadatum Yatwa. Shalom, we're the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His Heavenly Son. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, double honors to the apostles, the great millstone, GMS, honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh, the standard of the Most High, with truth and sincerity, week in and week out. And shalom to whoever jumps on the comment boards and the Aquath who may tune in as well. So-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, we are the real Hebrew Israelites by blood, along with the confusion of faces who might look like any one of the nations. If you hear these words and you can vibe with these words and you trust and believe in Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you might just be an Israelite. All right, the title of this lesson right here, as you can see, let me move it over a little bit. All right, we have 144,000 best friends if we make it. We have 144,000 best friends if we make it. All right. The Ak Tazwanya and I were discussing holy thoughts. And we mentioned that if we were part of the elect, we have 144,000 best friends in this truth. So Akim must be brotherly all the time and strive to be friendly with one another as well, forgiving one another 70 times 7, checking on each other, etc. Here's Ratazwanya's video he did on the same subject, which is very edifying. I left the link right there, and you can see it on his page, GMS Son of the Right. All right, his is called 144,000 Friends, So Be Friendly, Know Your Brother. All right, and it's a wonderful, edifying lesson. Okay, so go ahead on, in fact, let me go ahead and give that thumbs up on that. It's acting the fool. I'm doing a show. I'll be upstairs in a second, Nana. I'm doing a show. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Focus on mine. Hold on. Go ahead, speak, man.
You know, in this thing of ours, man, how we treat each other is of the utmost importance. You know, because like the scripture says, man, what we do unto each other, we do it unto Yahweh Shai, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, we don't know who we could actually be talking to in the spirit.
You know, so I grabbed this first scripture real fast. I don't know what the elder had lined up, but this is Sirach. This is Sirach. Salakia.
It's all right.
I'm in Wisdom Solomon.
But you can't find it, right? Yeah, but it's really important to understand, man. We actually got a lot of real friends, man. A lot of us, you know, are, you know, young men coming into this truth, you know, some of them in their late teens, early 20s. Some of us are in our 30s and 40s. Some of them are ancient and old, like somebody could mention. No, some of us are older up in age. I'm 43 myself, and yeah. And when you go through, you know, life, living amongst many different people, you can damn near count your true friends on one hand. And I remember my mom telling me that earlier in the days, in your whole life, you ain't gonna have nothing but a couple of friends. And she ain't never lied until I got into this truth. She was speaking naturally speaking. But we have approximately around 50 men in the camp here in Chicago. And I can truly say I have 50 friends. Approximately however many men. They are my friends, man. They are my true friends, man. And we're gonna go into that word friend, and we're gonna go into the scriptures on the friend and so forth. Go ahead and kick it off again. You have to put that scripture, brother.
Yeah, it's Sirach 6. Verse 37. This is Sirach 6 and 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
That's right.
And that's what the Spirit doing to us, man. You know, that's why when we hear this word, we come out to the camp. You know, it's a proving process. We stand across the line. You know, Sirach 4:17 says, how wisdom bring thee through crooked ways until she can trust thy soul.
That's right.
You know, So it's that proven process, right? Just we all go through it, and the same thing we do it through this to each other through this word, right?
Right.
It says, verse 8: For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble.
Yeah, some friends just can be your friend just because they know you got something. Oh, he got money? Okay, I'm gonna be cool with him. Oh, he shared too? Oh yeah, cool.
Fair weather.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not because they genuinely truly love you. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in the music industry, the theater industry, and acting and performing industry. And I remember in the world, just singing, you know, dancing and performing, whatever the hell. You know, you got talent. I found people gravitate to you. I had a birthday party. Man, I ain't never had that many people in my birthday party. I had maybe over 50, 60 people all in the house. There was so many people. People were downstairs in the room here, upstairs in the living room, in the kitchen, outside, and we could be juking and kicking it. All right, of course, you know, pothead, smoking weed, kicking and chilling, watching bam. When I came into the truth, all my so-called theater actor buddy friends, man. Let me show you how many on one hand came into the truth. This is how many still talk to me to this day. 0. None of them. I lost every single one of them. Every single one. Only one I would say I didn't lose is my brother, but he came into the truth, and that's my family. It's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But out there in the acting, singing world, that I had beforehand, I had tons of friends. People I go out and kick it, drink. I can call somebody, what you doing? Let's go up and kick it, hang out, watch the bam. We would throw little karaoke parties, motherfuckers all show up, watch the bam. Came to this truth, lost them all, man.
Scripture for you.
Right? You still reading something else?
Yeah, it's more.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is Proverbs. This is 17:17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
That's on the list, actually. That's beautiful. A friend love is when?
At all times.
A real friend is going to be there for you when you're down, when you're up, in between, and that friend going to be there for you in the same. You know, I lost my father 2 days ago, and it's been really tough, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and the brothers who know around Chicago, they know my pops is a cool dude, man.
Yes, yes.
And not only that, he's the one who's allowed us to do our ministry here. Has not charged the brothers any rent. He had many conversations with several of the apostles, who they know him very well, and the brothers, they know him very well, and they loved him, and he was cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Never once at all scoffed the brothers. He was he was a friend. Okay, and he showed charity. Okay, that's what brothers do, right? Now, as I'm in my sorrow, who you think have been comforting me? My friends, my real friends. They're the ones here with me, all right? And my sorrow. And read that again.
Sure.
Hush them out. Go ahead, read them outside.
Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
See, so a friend's gonna love at all times, but also at the same time, when you're going through, like I'm going through my sorrow, they there for me, man. I know I can call any one of these brothers and say, man, I just want to talk to you. I want to cry. And they're gonna be there and listen, man. In the world, you ain't got that, man. You'd be lucky to have a friend in the world. But in this truth, we're blessed to have, especially if we make it. That's why I said if we make it. We know we got scoffed on the whole, I hope we make it. I hope we make it. I hope we make it. I hope we, if we make it, we got 144,000 best friends, man. Go ahead, speak.
Okay. We got another scripture. This is Proverbs 18:24. A man that has friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So, I mean, that's when you know when your friends are. That's when you know when you got friends. That's when you know that that a friend is a true friend. It's when they're there in your time of need. like what the brother, my elder was describing earlier. Those are fair weather friends. Floyd Mayweather, he's got a bunch of fair weather friends. $300 million check in his pocket, and he don't mind sharing. He like to spend. He gonna have plenty of friends and women and everything else that around him, because when he's spending, he likes to spend and he likes to make sure that everybody else. They said the same thing about Dennis Rodman when he was spending money. If he was spending, you was spending.
Shit, MC Hammer, bro.
Yeah.
MC Hammer got broke because he was helping his friends out.
And he was paying them on the payroll even when they wasn't to.
That's right. And then Red Fox, in an interview that he did, he said, I think Tom Joyner was interviewing him, and he asked him, how did he lose his money, basically. He said, I'm very generous. Generous with my friends, always had an entourage, and he'll take 10, 15 motherfuckers on the plane ride with him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Paying for all their expenses, man. You know what I'm saying? He always went with the entourage. Then when he became, older and got broke, guess who was there for him?
Goofy.
You know what I'm saying? It's shit. And it's what, man, that's the difference between men and the Lord and out there. That's why, in order, the brother Matati brought the scripture out, and I know he'll bring it back around. I think you have more than that, right? But you got to prove. I want you to reiterate, prove a friend. Reiterate that.
This is Sirach 6 and 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Don't let somebody just come over there across the line, say the good things, look good. I come in over there with the garment, and you up there. Hey, the scripture said, lay your hands subtly on no man. You don't just sit there and accept. I tell brothers all the time, they come on, they be excited, like, man, I've been waiting for this, man. It's so excitement. Let's go do this with them. I'm like, hold on. Scripture said, lay your hands subtly on no man. You got to prove yourself. I don't know you. You might be an agent. I tell them straight up. I don't know if you're an agent. So if he is an agent, he know I'm already watching. I'm going to pay on him. All right? If he's not an agent, he should have fear that, damn, I got to earn this brother's trust. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. I had to earn mine. The apostles, they'll tell you if they open up to you about it. When they first saw me and my brother, they thought we were agents, man. They said, where these brothers came out of nowhere? Hell, it's spirit. We were watching, and we were watching a while. Didn't have a camera and didn't have the internet. So when we first came into truth, it was a period of time where we was doing it with the old Strongs. Where the old Strongs at?
Old Strongs?
we had the big old, I'll get it.
This?
Was it? No. The big one, right?
Oh, yeah, the real big one. Oh, yeah.
We used to have to go through the big, the Strongs, all right? The strongest Strongs, all right? We'll go through here, and we'll go pull up all of them. We didn't have the fancy phones. We didn't have nothing. We just went straight and learned. And as we were growing, we finally got the internet, and we finally got, phones, whatever, sell the fancy phones over time. When we got the internet, we started watching the elders. We said, oh, shit. I was right about this, right about the, oh, shit, wrong about that. Right about the, oh, shit, wrong about that. Wrong about that, wrong about that. Okay, right about this. And we had to correct ourselves. And the whole process for the first, no, shit, I ain't gonna say the first, even to this day, down there 10 years later, we're still perfecting and correcting ourselves. And that's Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Then am I watching, stand up on the tower and see what he say to me and what I should answer when I am reproved. All right. We're always in a constant state of being corrected and being fine-tuned. All right. And if not by the apostles, definitely by Shimi Hawashai, man. All right. Because I tell you right now, he's been jacking me up. All right. And I pray the Lord show mercy. And I keep asking him, losing my dad was hard, and out of the blue, and at the same time, you have to say all praises, honor, and glory, how about Shemi Hawashai. All right. But go ahead.
I'm going to jump over to Sirach 37 and 1. It says, I'm going to jump around in this chapter. It says, every friend said, Sirach 37 and 1, every friend said, I am his friend also, but there is a friend which is only a friend in name. They ain't there indeed, man. They ain't doing the things that's necessary to be a friend.
We were great friends. What's the last time you saw him? About 10 years ago.
The brother Kapari just read the scripture. He says, he that to have friends must be friendly himself.
That's right.
And there is a friend that's sticking closer than a brother, man.
That's right.
Right? It says, verse 2, is it not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned into an enemy? You know, and we see that with the guys that lead the faith, man, you know, and start scoffing, you know, brothers you stood on the line with, brothers who you fought for, you know. But I'm gonna keep going. It says, "O wicked imagination, whence camest thou in to cover the earth with deceit? There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend, but in the time of trouble will be against them." And you just gave the similitude of Floyd Mayweather, man. Here it is, he in his prosperity, he there, all them guys is friends. But shit, they let him lose those millions, man. That's right. See where all them
friends and buddies
get clapping the ass all around his room. See where them hoes gonna be, man.
And it's happening all the time. They do it all the time. They ain't no real friends out there in the world, man.
Let me read the scripture I give right back to you. This is Proverbs 19:4. Wealth make many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor.
That's right. Right. So, and that's out there in the world, man. Right here, if you go to the time of Acts, they had all things in common, man. All right. They would give and sell and make sure everybody was taken care of. Somebody had more increase and was making more money versus someone who didn't. Everybody made sure that everybody, and that's the same way we do it. After camp, if we collect everything, we'll say, who's uptight? And whoever's uptight, we redistribute money. So we're always helping one another. That's how it's supposed to be. This brotherhood, this truth, you actually get to have real best friends, man. All right. You got some more number thought here? All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 5, Sirach 37, verse 5 now. There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly.
That's right.
And taketh up the buckler against the enemy. You know, so it's for his game, man.
That's right.
He ain't sitting there helping you through the sincerity of his heart.
That's right. And
you know?
And this is the time we're living in, and this is a prophecy. All right, it's in the scriptures. It's right there. You just read it there. A lot of times when this shit hit the motherfucking fan, you think you think Miss Jenkins and your buddy Tom and your buddy Ray and all these other motherfuckers are gonna be cool with you and gonna be your friend. When the shit hit the fucking the fan, you're gonna find out you ain't got no damn friends.
That's right.
They're gonna be up there looking at you to eat you, literally.
Turn your ass in and get a reward, whatever.
They're gonna be doing anything in their power to get over on you, to eat and take care of them and theirs. All right.
It says, verse 6, it says, forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. If the Lord bless you with a nice lump sum love offering, and you remember one of your brothers is going through a little hardships and uptight, you know, and I can say, brother's done it for me. I can't even lie. You know, one particular brother, he'll go to the casino or something, get a couple of dollars, and be like, hey, bro, the Lord bless me. I was thinking about you. Here you go. And return, water, brother, appreciate it. You know, that's how it's supposed to be, man. We're supposed to be building up men of the Lord, and we're supposed to be helping out each other, and we're supposed to be brotherly with each other, and we're supposed to be friendly with each other. All right. Is there more than that?
Sir.
All right. I mean, I'm good. That's cool. I got some scriptures too. But I'll let this vibration go. Go ahead, brother.
Sirach 37. I'm gonna jump down to 12. It says, but be continually with a godly man,
that's right,
whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou miscarry.
That's right.
And they would have mentioned about his father, man. And those brothers as a whole been sorrowing with him and Yakin, man.
That's right.
You know, because we all had that love for Pops, man.
Sure did.
That's right.
Sure do.
And that miscarry also means when you go off. You know what I'm saying? We had to build that brother up. We had to cuss his ass out. They're building him back up and let him know we love you, bro. Don't do that dumbass shit no more. Act the fool. And that's brotherly love. And we proved that with the lesson of the bully lesson. Right? Are we to be a bully in this truth? The word bully goes back to the word brother. All right. Go look at the etymon. Look at the etymology of it. Etym online. Right? Back all the way to the root.
Would be a new speech.
That's right. And if you sit there and you see your brother fall, you're supposed to tell him. That brother, what's the scripture say? You reprove a friend, he what?
Love you.
He'll love you, man. Get that. All right. Go ahead and finish that, Matati.
I'm gonna jump to Sirach 12 and verse 8. It says, "A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity."
If everything is cool, how you gonna know who really your friend?
Yeah. And that's the point, because the brother Kakaria, who we affectionately call Pops, you know, he read the scripture that said, "What a brother is born for adversity, man." So that's what we're here for, man. We're here for the lows to uplift our brothers, man. To carry, to bear each other's burden, as the scripture said, you know. And ultimately, through this is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ultimately, the Lord is seeing who's really down for him, man.
That's right.
Because here it is, we in adversity. Here it is, we drinking a cup of dregs, man. Here it is, we in captivity. And who gonna stand firm for Yahweh Shem Yahushua? He said, who will I send for me? Who will stand for me, man? So here it is, we in this adversity, and we still friends with Yahweh Shai, man. Going through everything for his name's sake.
That's right.
What happened when the Lord gave us and we was in prosperity, man? It said Jeshua waxed fat and kicked, man.
That's right. Became a brat.
You know? So we embrace these lows we going through. We embrace the adversities we go through. Why? Because we know we got true friends, true brethren here to pull us through it, man.
That's right.
And ultimately it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know?
What did you say you looking for, kid,
Rebuke a righteous man, and he will love thee.
All right, this is GMS Stay Humble, John 15:13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man laid down, I think it says his life for his friend, or
Yeah, that's what
yeah, I don't need to finish it, but that's, I believe it says lay down his life for his friend. All right.
Yeah, and he said, "Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you, man."
That's right. Get that too. I want that to go. That's an amazing one. That needs to be read in his official.
This is St. John 15:12. It says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's right.
Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you."
That's right. So keep on.
Keep going. It says, "Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you."
And this is what we're fighting for. We're fighting to be friends of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're fighting to be friends with the brotherhood, and we're fighting to follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability and make it to the kingdom on the first go around. That's the goal. That's the mission. All right. Did you find it? Did you find that one? Now, if you can, without to find that one, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to some of these scriptures, and if you can, Papa Kushai, go to Second Chronicles 20:7, and I'm gonna go to Revelations 3:7. Revelation 3:7. I'm gonna go. Sorry. And the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, "These things saith he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name." Now, these are the attributes of a man of the Lord, especially from the church of Philadelphia. If you go into the book of Revelations and his message to the churches, he usually cussed out the majority of them. This Kent right here, he kind of commended. All right, and we're going to see what that name means in a second. All right. "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews. Those are the wicked niggas, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." All right, that's them sell out 2/3 niggas, man. "Behold, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down from heaven from my power. And I will write upon him my new name, and that name is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. He's given it the name that got taken away because we have lost our heritage and culture. These are the things that he's going to do to who? His friends. And I'm going to prove it with that church of Philadelphia. Right now, he just, and it's beautiful because you just read it in John, right? I think was it still up here, right? John 15, right here. He in 14, he said, "Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you." We want to be 144,000 best friends with the brotherhood and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Henceforth I call you not servants. All right. For the servant knoweth not what the Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. Right. So that's the point. We want to be friends with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's actually through the scriptures that more men of the Lord have been called friends of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Let me go prove the Philadelphia real quick. All right. Because we saw it here in the scripture, in Philadelphia, and we're going to break that word down. Right. The word is Philadelphia or Philadelphia or whatever the hell that shit is. And it says brotherly love. Okay. It's a compound word, right? Between, and this is the other definition because it's two in the Strong's. Philadelphos, one was Philadelphia, this was Philadelphos. Loving brother or sister. In a broader sense, loving one like a brother. Loving one's fellow countryman. Of an Israelite. Of a Christian loving Christians. When we know the word Christian means, Christos means anointed one. Christian means anointed follower of the anointed one. So anointed followers of the anointed one, loving anointed followers of the anointed one. You know, and Israelites loving one another. I even deal with the 2/3 lovingly more versus Esau. They get a flat tires. One dude, you know, his car broke down, pushed him with my car, knowing that it's going to scrape up a little bit of my car, and I let it get scraped up for him. You know what I'm saying? I was a brotherly love, man. Even though he probably was 230 and didn't get a chance to really witness or anything. Who knows if he was righteous or not? You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. He was a brother. He was an Israelite. All right. That's how we're supposed to be, right? Loving the brother or sister. And that's a compound word of philos and adelphos, all right? Philos is a friend, to be friendly to one. Wish him well, a friend, an associate, he who associates familiarly with one, a companion. One of the bridegroom's friend who on his behalf asked to hand it out. Okay, these are going too far on that one. All right, it's something I can't even finish that. Adelphos, all right, a brother, all right, whether born of the same two parents or only the same father, mother. That's they added all that. A brother having the same national ancestor, all right. That's what proves that this is now they're gonna go off and shit. And that's why I'm gonna stop right there. Having the same national ancestor, belonging to the same people or countryman. That's a brother, all right? So a friend, a brotherly friend. Philadelphia means friendly brother, brotherly love, you know? Friends.
Yeah, when you go deeper into that philos, it goes to lover.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. All right?
Which Philadelphia, a brotherly love, man. Because that word friend goes back to brother.
That's right.
Your true friends are your brothers, man.
That's right. I was going to pull that one up too, so let's go do that. Because this is also part of the comfort that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gave us. Because we've been dealing with all these niggardians in the fucking world, man. We get tired of dealing with these niggardians, man. He's like, fine, I need a friend, a real friend. Why don't I have a friend who I used to ask the Lord that? I said, Lord, when you gonna give me a friend who's gonna love you like I love you, who's gonna care about the scriptures like I care about the scriptures? I had friends back in the world, and he was Muslim. Noah Seif, I remember, man. Cool ass little guy, man. Actor, funny as hell. We'll give each other all kind of shit. But when it came down to the truth, he was going to be on this Muslim shit, and I was on my, at that time, so-called Christian shit. But even then, I wasn't dealing with, I was no normal Christian because I wasn't, I read the scriptures. And I saw the stuff that was against the Lord that the Christians did, I was cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? So I was already trying to find this, and of course, it's still going to fuck off. But I was trying to find this. And I was looking, I was like, man, where's the other? These niggas only want to go hoop. These niggas only want to go to the bar. These niggas only want to find bitches. I mean, I like that, to all that stuff too. But that's all they about. And every time I try to talk about God, they don't want to. Even to this day, this motherfucker still don't want to. That's why we go cry aloud, looking for people who are like-minded. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, like Tobit.
Yeah.
He sent Tobias out, man. He said, "Hey, go see if there's any brother that could come and eat this meal with me, man."
That's right.
You know, that's what we doing spiritually, man. We out there bidding them to the marriage. You know.
That's right. It's the word friend in Old English frond, one attached to another by feelings or personal regard and preference. All right, lover, friend, from the Proto-Germanic, proving that that word goes back in English to lover. Loving, present part, to love. All right, a friend is basically a lover, man. Somebody who loves and is attached to another by feelings or personal regard and preference. If you can't see me, I'll let you read me 1 second. Just pull up. Here, Benji stole it, but it was in my mind. I still pull it up. David and Jonathan, Nick. You know what I'm saying? They're Nick. Go ahead.
This is the Proverbs. This is Proverbs 9 and 8. Reprove not a scorner of these he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
That's right. He said, if you rebuke a wise man, he'll love you.
Right.
All right. You see, righteous men of the Lord are going to be lovers to one another. If I love you, love is fulfilling of the law. If I see you outside the law, I'm going to tell you. And if I'm outside, they're going to tell me. Right. And we're going to correct one another. Right?
I got one more for you.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 141 and 5. Let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness.
That's right.
And let him reprove me, it shall be an excellent oil which shall not break my head.
That's right. That's right. We'll fuss and cuss, but we ain't gonna kill you.
Right.
We're not gonna. We ain't gonna try to tear you down. We're gonna try to tell you what your flaw was, but then we're gonna build you back up. And this is to all you brothers, man. If you older men or other brothers are dealing with the brother and you see a brother fuck up or whatever, and you cuss him out and you got to put judgment on him, don't just cuss him out. Build him back up. Build him back up. All right. There's ways, you just can't overbear with it. You got to lift up too. The same thing the Lord does with us. He'll jack us up and then he'll build you up. Okay. Did you find that?
Go ahead. 1 Samuel 20, and I'm gonna start at 16. It says, so Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, let Yahweh even require it at the hand of David's enemies. And Jonathan caused David to swear again because he loved him, for he loved him as he loved his own soul.
That's right. So are you loving your brother as you love your own soul? And that's a good question to ask yourself.
That's trick right there.
You know, you're supposed to.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, there's been times brother comes, and I got some examples in the scriptures too. But I might not have enough money, or I might had something that I had my eyes on, and so I had to eat the rest of it, the last corner or something. And then brother said, even though one part of me like, fuck, I will smash this shit.
A whole plate that you just got delivered to you.
Yeah, just hand delivered and still sitting over there steaming,
Oh, I knew I was gonna catch it with Judah.
Brother's gonna give you shit. You know what I'm saying? But we get shit and we take the same shit too. Because it's a brotherhood. This is comforting, man. This is true comforting. How about Shimmy Shai, man? Right? GMS without remedy, Hebrews 2 and 11. For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all one, for which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren. And he brought that out earlier in the Trinity lesson, man. And yeah, we are one body, man. We're friends. 144,000 best friends, man. 144,000 best friends. I can go kick it anytime, hang out anytime, go over and spend the night anytime. You know what I'm saying? Who I don't have to worry. Brothers talk about it amongst ourselves. We can sit there and lead a $1,000 wad. It's like $1,000 wad. On the table right here amongst a whole bunch of men and dip. Tell me where you could do that in the motherfucking world. All right. Was it more than that? Okay, so you got the Chronicles?
No, please do. Let's read the Chronicles.
I don't know this. Don't worry, man. I got
my
it.
bad.
It's right here though. And if you all can see the scriptures, y'all want to call them out. You can get Isaac because I think we really proved the point. We can go overkill now. Because I don't want to be too long. And we are over 30 minutes. All right, so
2 Chronicles 20:7.
yep, and then if you want Mathathia, get Exodus 33 and 11. I'm going to read Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. The Most High said that Abraham was his friend. Don't you want to be a friend with the Lord? And he just read it. If you do it, I think you brought it up Mathathia earlier, or I hear in John 15, that if we be obedient to the Lord, we'll become his friends. Man, I want to be a friend of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. I want to have access to the backstage passes for life. I want to be have VIP for life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in the Platinum Club membership for life.
You know how that go when I give you a perfect example. You know, this is when my cousin was playing ball, and we at Sox Park, and the motherfuckers the security was kind of used to seeing me there because I sneak in and whatnot. But this one particular day, it was against the Oakland Raiders, and he was there, and they went to grab me, and I was like, "Yo, cuz," and he came out the dugout, and he kind of looked up there, and he was like, and the guard turned right like. It was like, yeah. Well, be like, yo, I'm with you right now, right? Yeah, you got me, cuz that. Like you said, you'd be like, yo, want to be on that thing. Like, is he supposed to be here? Yeah, come on, man.
It's supposed to deliver your friend out that jam. That's right.
right.
And especially when the Oakland Raiders does not play Major League Baseball.
Not the Oakland A's. Oakland A's. Oakland A's.
I'm just messing with
I know. But I got your.
Yeah, but no, that's how you're supposed to look out for. You're supposed to protect your friends, man. You're supposed to vouch for your friends. You know.
Sure. This is 2 Chronicles 20:7. Art not thou our power, who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land before thy people Israel, and gave it to the seed of Abraham, thy friend forever?
There you go. Abraham, that's another one. I got one more. Go ahead. Yeah, Exodus 33:11.
This is Exodus 33 and 11. It says, "And Yahweh spake unto Moses face to face, as a man speaketh unto his friend. And he turned again into the camp, but his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle." So
you got Moses in the presence of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You got Abraham being called a friend of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. James 2:23, and the scriptures were fulfilled, which says Abraham believed the Most High, belief, faith, okay, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and therefore he was called the friend of the Most High. You want to be a friend with the Most High? You want to be friends with the Israelites, the Yasharallah? You want to be part of this body? You want to do this work? Do this work, man. Do the work as a mighty man of the Lord, man. All right, but have faith in the Most High. Have faith that he's going to provide. Have faith that he's going to come back. Have faith that he's going to do whatever he says he's going to do. And you run this race, and you run it with all. You check yourself, you bridle your tongue, and you learn, and you grow. And you break bread with one another. You uplift one another. You lose your money for your friend. All right? You do everything in your power for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and this brotherhood, and I guarantee you the Most High is going to save you, man. Because otherwise he would be a liar. All right? Go ahead.
This is Luke 11:5. And he said unto them, which of you shall have a friend and shall go unto him at midnight and say unto him, friend, lend me 3 loaves. For a friend of mine and his journey is come to me, and I have nothing to set before him.
So he said, okay, you might have a friend. This is an example from Yahweh Shai on how we deal with our brethren, man, our friends, man. Say if your friend came over and said, man, I got some guests came from out of town. I ain't got enough stuff. Hey, you got a couple extra loaves, right? Go ahead.
Right. He said, from within shall answer and say, trouble me not. The door is now shut, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot rise and give thee.
So it might be 5 o'clock, or 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You had a long night, might have been drinking, been in your sauce, you know, and you're tired and you're sleepy. And hey, shalom, Mark, shalom. Phone ring. Lord, oh, shalom, Mark. Man, it's late, brother. It's like it, bro. It's late, bro. I'm tired. Yeah, brother, but I really need this breakdown. Brother, I really need this loaf of bread. Oh, brother, I really need, my car broke down. I got a flat. I got whatever it is. All right? This is what a man of the Lord going to do. Go ahead.
Okay. I say unto you, that he will not rise and give him.
Though he don't want to get up and give him. They don't want to do shit. And he had already said, bro, I'm tired. Go ahead.
I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him, because he is his friend, yet because of his
importunity,
he will rise and give him as many as he needeth.
All right. But since he's his friend, since he keep being persistent, that compassion of your friend is going to click in. It's going to go past the I'm tired. It's going to go past goddamn. Even if it's okay, let me hurry up so I can get back to bed. You know what I'm saying? You're still going to do it because it's your friend. If it's not, you just ignore him, man. If it was a friend, you'd be like, I don't know you, nigga. And if it was that you did know him, but I don't know you, nigga.
Look,
all right.
As quiet as it's kept, I'm gonna tell you, there was a moment right before I came into the truth. I said a couple of days before I came into the truth, I wound up going up to Flint, which is like a 5-hour ride from here up to Michigan, Flint, Michigan. I was up there, I was, running into a female. So while I was up there, I got cousins up there, right? And they used to come down here to Chicago all the time. So this was my first time up in Flint. So I give my auntie a call. I call the house. I get the number, I call the house. And, I'm like, well, look, I'm in Flint. I was going to stop by and say hi to y'all. I mean, I'm not looking to spend the night or anything. I'm just going to stop and holler. I'm in town. I don't want you to be saying, why you didn't call us and let us know. My auntie, my cousin talked to my auntie, and she didn't want me to come by. Didn't want me to come by. Okay? Now, but dig this. She died, and the first time I would have saw that house would have been the only time I would have saw this house is when she had her funeral. I'm like, I ain't going up to Flint now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, people, like they said, let this adversity come, because it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
And you're going to see how many real friends you got.
That's right.
All right? And don't be surprised that some people you thought was a friend in the brotherhood fall the fuck out, And we're not hoping for that. But, man, this adversity is going to reveal who, this hour of temptation is going to reveal who's real, man. And we're all going to go through it. That's why we need to be really building ourselves up right now. We need to really be building ourselves up right now. We need to be really building ourselves up right now. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and like the Apostle Ramla says often, that brother who you be always having bumping heads with and having issues with, that might be the one brother you stuck with. And y'all gonna have to go through and work it out. All right, if y'all both want to make it. That's why let's work now, man. Let's do it now. Luke 7:34, and the Son of Man is come eating and drinking, and ye say, behold, a gluttonous man, a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified of all her children. And shit, we were those publicans and sinners, man. We were those going off niggas back in the ancient world, and Yahweh Shai had to wake us up. Because some of us were walking with Yahweh Shai as Yahweh Shai, man.
That's what you said. He said some was as such as you.
That's right. And some of us was in that time period. Right. So do you want to be friends with Yahweh Shai? You want him to refer to you as a friend? Do you want the outside world to refer to us as a brotherhood and a friendhood? Blessed is Psalms 133. I'll get it real quick. Psalms 133. And if you can go Songs of Solomon, I think the 5th chapter of Matthew. Psalms 133:1. Blessed is, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. All right, that's a pleasant, beautiful thing. All right, to a pleasant na'im. See, na'ayim. All right, delightful, pleasant, sweet, agreeable. All right, that's what we need to do. You know, dwell together in unity, together, yachad. All right, properly a unit, unitedly. All right, this is what we're working for, to be or become one. Yachad, and you know the word one is achad. Right, so yachad is to be or become one, to join, unite, and this is what we need to do. This is what we're doing now. The Lord is uniting the brotherhood. Right, if you choose to accept it and follow the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and become sons of the Most High. That's right. Right. You got that, Matati?
Song of Solomon 5:1 says, I am come into my garden, my sister, my spouse. I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb with my honey. I have drunk my wine with my milk. Eat, O friends, drink. Yea, drink abundantly, O beloved.
And that's a parable, man. How about Shem Yahshua? We're the brides, man. He's the bridegroom. All right. He said, I've gathered my myrrh with my spice, eaten the honeycomb, drunk my wine and my milk. Eat, drink. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Brothers I came over here. These brothers just came out of a sit down. I came in and said, hey, well, I want to do a sit down. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing sit downs like crazy. One reason is to get this the misery off my head, to be full of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't think about the sorrow when I'm really in the spirit. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for the Lord. My mind is in that vibration. You know, so I'd rather be in this than being, you know, thinking about pain right now. All right. And these brothers, like, you know, I had to twist one person out. I ain't gonna mention their name. But you know, brothers came on, we did a sit down, we're eating, we're drinking of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the truth, the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding. He said in Isaiah 55:1, ho, ye that thirsteth, come buy bread, come buy a drink of me without price. Don't go to the Christian church and go ahead on it. He said, why are you buying that? You're spending your money for shit that's not money. That's not bread. You're buying that fake GMO bread to go into church. You're getting that GMO gospel, right? Versus the GMS 100% Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai sent gospel. All right.
I got this scripture for you, Isaiah 55:1. For everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that has no money, come ye buy and eat ye. Come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
That's right. So that's that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Ezekiel was told to eat the whole roll in his mouth. But then when he got into his belly in Revelations, it let you know it was better. All right. We need brethren to go through the sweet and the bitter. All right. Go ahead. Verse 2.
Wherefore,
no, I'm talking about the
Songs of Solomon 5:2. I sleep, but my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. For my head is filled with dew, and my locks with the drops of the night.
It makes me think of Revelations. He said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He that heareth my voice and open up the door, I will open up the door and sup with him and he with me. That's that supper, bro. We're trying to get to the marriage supper. So we got to sup with him now. We got to meditate on him now. We got to pray on him now. We got to teach on him now. We got to fellowship on him now. All right, get built up. Go ahead. He got the doctrine. All right, he got the doctrine, bro. He got the teachings to save our ass. Go ahead.
I have put off my coat. How shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them? And it's being washed from his word, from the word, man.
How is a man washed? By the washing of the water of the by the word.
And it says, I have put off my coat. How shall I put it on? Yahweh Shai said, had I not come, then they had no covering, man.
That's right.
You know, so now that we out there on the highways and hedges, man, we taking that covering off, man. So why would you put it back on, man?
That's right.
You washed your feet. Why would you defile them again?
That's right.
It's like in Sirach, it says that a man that washes himself after touching a dead body, when he go touch it again, what did he wash for, man?
That's right. That's like the pig returning to his vomit. I mean, to the mire, the dog to his vomit.
Yep. It says, verse 4, my beloved put in his hand by the hole of the door, and my bowels were moved for him. I rose up to open to my beloved, and my hands dropped with myrrh, and my fingers with sweet smelling myrrh upon the handles of the lock.
Man, this truth right here is unlike any other. This brotherhood here is unlike any other. Even the wifey, she was like, man, she was talking to someone else about the brothers. She's like, yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. They help each other out so much. They do so much for each other. It's like, and she's admitted she'd be jealous, you know. It's like, well, how many can't have the sisters have stuff? Why does it, and they always, the sisterhood always fails. Because they don't have the spirit, man. It's not that we say anything about it. Y'all do y'all thing. And you know what? Women do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's I'm sorry. Yeah, man. This is beautiful, man. And this is King Solomon poem. And it's just beautiful, man. And it's about this ministry. It's about this brotherhood. It's about the relationship between him, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and us. And it was a relationship between Yahweh Shai, and Yasharallah, the 144,000, and Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. I mean, just you got to listen to these words, man, and match them up with the precepts, and you'll see the whole picture. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6: I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone.
It's been just, and then now Yahweh Shai go to a place to prepare us a place. Don't it feel like we've been badly forsaken down here?
Yeah.
All right. But then what did the Lord do? Give us a down payment, the earnest of the spirit, you know, and now we feel way better. All right.
It says, I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when he spake. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer.
All right. And Lord had to prove us, man. He had to prove us. And sometimes it do feel dark. Sometimes you do feel alone. In that hour of temptation, you might feel like Yahweh Shai on that cross saying, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? But go ahead and give up on the Lord and see what's going to happen. But they that endure unto the end, right? We got to build up ourselves like the scripture says, endure hardness as a soldier. It's a good soldier, right? Go ahead.
In verse 7, the watchman that went about the city found me.
See, but what happened? The Lord sent the men of the Lord. Hey, we're the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. We're making this beckon call right now to the 144,000 best friends. Wake the fuck up, so-called Negro, so-called Latino, so-called Native American Indian, and the confusion of faces. If you're so-called white, well, you always talking about black this, black that, and they're the Hebrew Israelites, and this, and this, and this, and that. If you was the Hebrew Israelite, you know what you'd be doing? Like, damn, I want to be that. I believe in God. I love the Lord. Let me read and see what they say. What they're saying is true. And they're saying is open to confusion. I'm a confusion of faith. I know I love the Lord, and I know I want to be part of the brotherhood, and I want to be part of the Most High, and I want to teach the truth. I want to do it and live it and what the bam. This is the call to the righteous elect, and only the righteous elect can hear it. All right? That's the true brotherhood. That's the 144,000. Go ahead.
It says, the watchman that went about the city found me. They smote me. They wounded me. Hey, that's what it says. What? Let the righteous smite me. It should be an excellent oil.
He brought it out earlier.
You know, it says, the keepers of the walls took away my veil from me.
Right.
And what's that, man? That's the truth, man. We spoke about it earlier. Yahweh Shai said, had I not come, they had no covering, man.
That's right.
You know.
Hey,
took away that veil, the covering that's cast on all people.
I was just about to say, I was trying to say it. Isaiah 25:7, man. Surely, Isaiah, was it 29? Surely you're turning the things upside down. They walk on in darkness. They will not understand. There's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. So he did what? He set up watchmen. Habakkuk 2 again. Behold, I stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. We're going around and trying to rip the wicked veil of Esau off everybody, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 8, I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, that you tell him that I am sick of love.
Man.
We
are all, Paul said, Paul said, I'm in a strait betwixt two. I would rather be with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but it's more needful for me to be down here. So I'll do this. I'll do this journey. But in this pit of his spirit, he was hurting, man. He wanted to go. He wanted to be with the Lord, man. We're sick. We want Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, bro. I don't want anything else down here except the brotherhood. Outside the brotherhood, because we all want Yahweh Shai, there's nothing else here. Nothing. It ain't shit. What?
It says, what is thy beloved more than another beloved, O thou fairest among women?
He said, I will not give my glory to another. There's only one great beloved, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Go ahead.
What is thy beloved more than another beloved, that thou doest so charge us? My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000.
All right. And just for the record, before somebody
lose
their motherfucking marbles. All right.
vocab.
See, he said it's white. All right. He said, what, darling, lovely one? Hold on. Oh no, I'm like, that's not right. Oh, that's elegant. That's the Hebrew word tazach, dazzling, sunny, bright, evident. And they translated that as white. It should have been dazzling, all right, or sunny or bright, so you don't get it twisted. My beloved is dazzling. He's bright, evident, all right, and ruddy. And the word ruddy goes back into, I'm just going to show you, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you a ruddy horse. So before Esau try to go tell you he's some other shit that he's going to say, fuck him. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you a ruddy horse. And what's that? What color is that, bros? You already see. That's dark brown, right? It's brown. All right? So that's just to make sure nobody get nothing twisted out of there. Okay. Okay, kind of slack it. All right, elegant. All right, being outstanding. All right, chief. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a raven. His eyes are as the eyes of doves by the rivers of water, washed with milk and fitly set.
Perfect. I'm saying, go ahead.
It says, his cheeks are as a bed of spices, as sweet flowers. His lips like lilies, dropping sweet-smelling myrrh. His hands are as gold rings set with the beryl. His belly is as bright ivory overlaid with sapphires. His legs are as pillars of marble set upon sockets of fine gold. His countenance is as Lebanon, excellent as the cedars.
Did I just give you a who's who of all the great, wonderful, precious riches? That's how Bashem Yahushai, what he means to us. He's the most beautiful, glorious, splendid in every way from head to toe.
Yeah, and that's what it says when it says, I am sick of love, man.
That's right.
You know, overwhelmed with this love, man.
That's right.
That's why in Revelation, the Lord said, what, man? I have something against thee because thou hast forgotten thy first love, man.
That's right. And that's why with the righteous pine for him, man. We just got to cry out for him. Say, Papa, come back. Yahushai, come back. Come. We want you. I'm sick. I'm love sick. I need you. I need to be in your presence. King David said about the joy of being in his presence. I'll pull it up. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 16. It says, his mouth is most sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my friend.
This is who?
And this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem.
Read that again, brother.
Yeah. This is Songs of Solomon 5 and 16. His mouth is most sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem.
He said, this is my friend. This is what we are fighting for. How about Shemi Yahushai and the 144,000, the brotherhood, the friendlyhood, right? That's what we're searching for. Yeah, man.
I got a precept. This is Psalms 37 and 34. Wait on Yahweh and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. So this is what we hold on to. We're trying to hold on to this Lord, to Yahweh, and be his friend, and understand that you can't love him the way you want to love him. You got to love him the way he wants to be loved.
That's right. Psalms 140:13. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence. That's what we should both be fighting for. There's another one. Psalms 51:11. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit away from me. Right? There's another one. Go ahead.
This is Sirach, back in Sirach 6. I'm gonna read 7 again. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Now the elder mentioned about brothers that's around us, man. You know, and he said, hey, he ain't hoping for that. None of us do. But hey, it is written, man. It's written in the scriptures that there's brethren crept in unawares, that it's going to be guys that's amongst us, that's going to betray us at the end. You know, it's already written, man. So the important thing about, and that's the scary thing, man.
That's right.
That's the scary thing, because you might be it.
And that's why I was just thinking, but I hope it's not you, because I hope it's not me. Somebody got to be Judas Iscariot, bro. So somebody got to come all the way to the end and fall the fuck off. So
we got to pray to Yahweh about Shemi Yahushai that he continue to guide us in righteousness, man. You know, the spirit was on me and a couple brothers last night, man. We did a lesson, you know, and it's titled prayer is our lifeline, man. That's right. The guys that fall off from the faith is also because they stop praying, man. That's right. They stop having that communication. How you gonna be friends with the Lord? You don't talk to him. Prayer means to talk to God, man. So how you friends with somebody and you don't have a communal verbal conversation, a written conversation? I don't care if it was written. I had a pen pal across the seas, and we wrote regularly, you know, every couple of months or whatever, and all through, send pictures to them. That's a friend. That's communication. You know, but you got to write, talk, call, something. God damn it, you got to do something. All right, you have to talk to the Lord, and you have to communicate down here as a brotherhood in the brotherhood, man. Yeah. Let not the sun go down on your wrath. To give a brother 70 times 7. Your brother offend you, and you don't come tell the brother, and he don't know. Months go by, and you sitting over there offended. That's your fault, even if he was wrong in his offense, because he don't know. The Lord ain't gonna even charge him with that, because he didn't know no damn better. All right, you just over there sulking, mad as hell. They ain't tell nobody. The demons is jumping on your ass. Demons up there having a great America on your ass.
Right. Great ride.
It says, I'm going to read verse 8 again. It says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. It says, and we got an example of that happened amongst us. Verse 10. It says, again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. Right, because it said a brother is born for adversity, man. So that's how you know a friend. Right. You know a friend through the things you're going through, that you're suffering, man. And always there for you. You know what I'm saying? And you being a brother, and a brother is always there for you, you're going to sometimes not even let them know. You say, sometimes I'll just suffer right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, well, he helped me all the time. I'm cool. And the Lord turn around and have other brother help you. You know what I'm saying? You be considerate of one another. You be mindful of one another. You know what I'm saying? You be appreciative of one another. And then when you have an opportunity to give and help out, you be right there. Opportunity to give a breakdown, you be right there. Opportunity to do a sit down, you be right there. All right? Yep. Verse 11, it says, but in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants, man.
Right.
You know, so when you everything cool, he there with you, man. Right?
Shit hit the fan.
It says, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide himself from thy face.
So when shit hit the fan, he gonna be against thee and disappear.
Yeah. It says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. Right? It says, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that found such a one hath found a treasure. And our ultimate friend is who? It's Yahweh Shai. And that's what makes all us friends, man.
That's right.
It's through Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yahweh Shai is that faithful friend which bounds us all together, man.
That's right.
We're together in his spirit and his body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have found a treasure. Verse 15. It says, nothing doeth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable, man. Right?
There you go.
It says, a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also, man.
That's right. So you sit up there and not what did Wicked Cain say? Am I my brother's keeper?
Yeah, you are.
And yes, we are. I am responsible for these brothers. They're responsible for me. All right. If they're going off, I gotta cuss them out. If I'm going off, I gotta get cussed out. All right. We gotta help one another. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be eager to give charity. Charity covers the multitude of sins, man. All right. We gotta be we're willing to give advice, willing to suffer loss for a friend, knowing you ain't gonna pay me back. It's like, look, bro, I'm gonna try to pay you back if I can, but can I get $70? Here you go, brother. I know I ain't gonna get this back, but here you go, brother. Call Halam Yahweh Shai and let it go, man. You know the brother up in the jam. Now, if you see that brother in a couple weeks left with a stack of G that he just, got from whatever he came up on, and it's not for no bill or nothing, and he's up there spinning, he's like, damn, bro, I thought you was gonna pay me back. You know what I'm saying? That brother would pay you back, and if you don't, then there might be a nigga, man.
That's it. That's it.
All right, go ahead. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up with these scriptures right here. I got Proverbs 27:6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. All right, I'd rather you wound me because I know you're trying to keep. The only way a friend gonna wound you is by putting judgment on you. And the scripture says, what chastisement seems pleasant but grievous. So you might, man, damn, bro. I remember we was fussing the other day to the brother, right? And I just saw his whole countenance and everything, and after we saw that he received it, which I brought him back up, it was cool. Then I noticed the next couple of days later in the group me, what did he say? Hey, slack it, brother. I've been off my shit. Pray the Lord to help me to step my game out the bam. He digested it, and he made it from his speech. There it was a very mature speech that that hopefully he's going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? A real friend is going to be. It might hurt, but you're going to give that tough love, man.
Hey, like I said, we just read in Song of Solomon. It said that the watchmen found me, they smoked me, they wounded me. Hey, it's for your good. So I says, faithful are the wounds of a friend. Why? Because he's looking out for you, man.
That's right. And you can look at it another way.
Keep you from destruction.
Yeah, that's right. That's absolute. But you can look at it another way. We through life we go through a whole lot of what? Wounds, right?
That's right.
We should have all feel of battle scars. To a friend, oh, that's faithfulness. All those wounds is actual evidence of faithfulness. Faithfulness. Say, you man, if you're gonna hurt me with faithfulness to me, please wound me more. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
Yeah. Leviticus says, suffer not sin upon our brother, but
That's
thou
right.
shalt in any wise rebuke him, man.
That's right. That's right.
How do you rebuke him? According to the word, you cut his ass, man.
That's right. And that's right.
Hebrews 4:12, man. The word of the Most High is
Quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword.
But it says what? But the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
That's right.
You got whole ass niggas on. Don't even tell you. Hey, the elder just turned around. I had a little, you know what I'm saying, something in my nose hanging. He turned around, looked at me like, hey, clean that off your nose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else looked and seen it?
And trying to go out there, you got booger hang out the nose.
You know what I'm saying?
When you push up on the honey, you trying to figure out what. Hey man, she's gonna be funny.
A big oversized bitch wearing a goddamn dress. She looking at her friends. I look good. No, she looked like a goddamn harpoon whale.
So,
Why
But
you
they
don't
gonna tell
tell
her ass, oh,
Yeah,
you
that
look
work.
good, baby. No, man, tell her ass, no, that shit don't
put
look good
some
on
clothes on, bitch.
you. You know, this world breeds what, man? Deceitfulness,
That's
man.
right. That's right. Verse 9, ointment and perfume rejoice the heart, so doth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Right? That as you smell a beautiful, the Palo Santo, some frankincense and myrrh, some flowers, some roses, you know what I'm saying? How that make you say, man, you get comfortable and everything, relax. Man, that's how when you talk to a friend and the friend that gets you in that right direction, especially you was going through that jam and give you the counsel that you need to go through that jam. That's the same. It's better than that sweet ordeal, right? Verse 10, thine own friend and thy father's friend forsake not. So that's the commandment by the Lord, all right? That's the commandment by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, thine own friend and thy father's friend forsake not. So my dad, he just passed. Now let one of my father's friend ever have a jam. I'm committed from the Lord to take care of them, to make sure I try if it's in my power.
Right.
Not in my power, it's not in my power. All right. But if I saw Sonny or Chappie, you know what I'm saying, I won't extend the help to them. And if they pass, I'm going to be there to represent Pops for them and their family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Something to that degree. All right. To the best of your ability, man. Neither go into thy brother's house in the day of thy calamity, but better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. All right.
All right, push it back that up.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Sirach 30 and 6. It says, it goes straight to the point. Sirach 30 and 6. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, because it speaks about you teaching your son, man.
Right.
You know, it says he left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends, man. You know,
That's
to
right.
requite that kindness to what? To your father's friends, man.
That's right.
And it said what? That Yahweh was a friend unto who? Our father Abraham, man.
That's right.
So that's why Yahweh Shah said in John 8, the 8th chapter, he told those wicked scribes and Pharisees, no, you have your father the devil.
That's right.
He said, no, your father ain't Abraham, because if you did, you would love me and you would do the works of Abraham, man.
That's right.
Hey, David was good to Jonathan's son after Jonathan had died.
That's right. And the thing is, if you really love one another, these words you would not. How could these words and what we're telling people, be friendly, obey, do what? How could you even scoff at that? Say if you don't believe that, you be the Israelites, whatever. We just speaking on normal terms. Well, how could you scoff at that? I guarantee you we'll have a thumbs down, down the line on a video like this, because there's Nigerians who hate Yahweh. Right? Because they're the Nigerians, man.
Right.
And the Messiah's going to kill them, man. The Lord said, be not a niggard, which is a miser. You're stingy if you don't teach this truth. You're stingy if you don't learn this truth. All right. Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. All right. So sharpening, going to the scriptures, breaking bread, that sharpens, you sharpen one another.
Building each other up.
They build each other, man. And the outer appearance is going to be what? That angelic glory, man. That's the countenance that we're fighting for, man. 18 and 24 Proverbs. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly. And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Did you ever get the one with David about them knit, right? You got that, right?
Yeah, I grabbed about
David
how they love each other as their own soul.
No, that's perfect. That's good. That's the same thing. That's the brotherhood that we are. That's closer than a brother. I got brothers out here in the world, man. And we cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no beef, but they're not as close to me as these brothers here, man. These brothers here know me way more than they know me. All they know me and my fam is me before the truth. They don't know who I am now. I'm a different man. Behold, I'm a new creature.
Right.
Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. All right. My brother was like, because I'm going to do the eulogy for my father's funeral. And my brother's like, hey, I know how you going to watch the bam. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I can't be long-winded. But then I'm like, well, no, we're balanced in the spirit, especially in knowing the times and situations you're in. And this right here, no, I'm not going to go up there and do no hour-long. But he don't know me. And I thought, oh, he don't know me. He don't be around me because he don't know me. He knows the old me. You know what I'm saying? And the old me was rash. The old me would cuss out everybody and their mama. Didn't give no fuck. I'm serious. I didn't give a fuck. And I cuss you out and then dare you to do something. Not like I was the greatest type. I didn't give a fuck. And I just knew I had faith in the Lord and he was going to help and got my back. So I was cocky with it too. And I had to grow, man. I was off. You know what I'm saying? Cocky and bullshit.
Wow.
Niggas cocky and don't know shit. Cocky and feeling like I'm on cloud 9 and can't even break down Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Man, that's how far we away, man. That's why we got to grow in this truth, man. All right? Last two.
I got
But
this is 1 Samuel 18:1. It says, and it came to pass when he made an end of speaking unto Saul that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul.
And you can fall in love with the man. It's just not. It's not sexual, and that's why Esau. You talk like that, motherfuckers make it all sexual and shit. Right. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll intimate something. You know, I remember I always loved Apostle Ramblad, and I loved all the other apostles. But I remember falling in love with Apostle Ramblad. He was over here. I already loved him, you know, and he was sitting over here talking to the brothers, and I genuinely, and I can weep when I say this, I genuinely saw the love he had for the men. He was talking to brothers and hanging out, was kicking, was rejoicing. This is back up when he was upstairs. And I saw him looking at, I can't even I'm an actor too, and I can't even reenact the facial and spiritual expression that I saw him. The best way to describe it is
you're just giving them.
Matter of fact, I'll show you. The best way I can describe it is this right here, man. This is the best I can describe it, man. All right.
Second one down.
This right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. This one right here, man. You know, is the best I can describe it.
Michelin, our tires are rigorously tested. They're laser checked, X-ray for structural integrity, without a filter, and
That's impossible. Even we sad as hell and shit.
Yeah.
And but every tire, see, the next tire came, he was back on it. You know what I'm saying? He said he was happy and he was loving on it, and that, you know, that's the best way I can describe it, man.
Hey, that's
You know
all
what
the
I'm
brothers that come visit us, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And every time, but I saw it in his face, and it was like, and it was so sincere, and I was like, this brother truly loves these brothers, man. He truly was from the pit of his spirit and soul, and it taught me how to get deeper in my love. Because I already knew I loved the brothers, man, but it taught me how to fall in love with the brotherhood, man. It made me fall in love. I was like, man, I want to be like that. I want to genuinely look at the brother and be like, I love him. I love him. This is my brother. I'll do anything for you. If they come by trying to shoot, I'm jumping in front of the bullet. You know what I'm saying? In the movie style. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to have 144,000 brothers trying to jump in front of each other. Right? They're going to be like, no, bro, no. We're going to get in a fist fight. No, bro, I got you, bro. But that's the spirit, you know. Benji said, Sirach 29:15, forget not the friendship of thy surety, for he hath given his life for thee. All right, a friend ready to die for you at all times. No greater love. And that's right, brother. You know, Yahweh Shai laid his life down for us.
Yeah,
we owe him.
It says that a righteous man is surety for his neighbor, for his friend.
That's right.
Paraphrasing.
That's right.
You know.
Matter of fact, John 13:23. Now there was leaning on Yahweh Shai's bosom one of his disciples whom Yahweh Shai loved, which was John. All right, so John was laying on his bosom, and then they'll wicked ones call it, oh yeah, we're homosexuals. No, we got friends so I can actually lay on my friend's chest. It's not a big goddamn deal. We did this shit growing up with my guys in the world. My best friend Lloyd living in St. Louis. That was my guy, man. We used to joke each other time. We always slept in the same bed and all other shit when we came over to visit. Now we were men, so what we decided we were not gonna sleep like next to each other. We always slept head to foot to head. And one day, I don't know if it was his or mine, we woke up and put the foot in the mouth, and it's been a joke between us all the time. Yeah, man, motherfucker had my foot in your mouth, man, all the goddamn time. But we were that cool where it was no big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's brothers, man. That's friends. That's how much more now in this truth, man. All right. Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Samuel 1:26. It says, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women.
That's right. That's beautiful. That's right. There's a love that's more that surpasses a love that you have for a woman. And it's nothing to do with sex, man. Ain't nothing to do with no homosexuality. Ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's righteous, beautiful, holy love, genuine love and appreciation.
Niggas said when I was in the world. So I know niggas in the world still saying it, man. Bros before hoes, man.
That's right.
Here it is, a nigga in the world. You can say bros before hoes, man. No, I'm gonna go help my guy. I'm gonna be with my nigga before I go deal with one of these bitches. You see what I'm saying? My guy in trouble, man. Hey, fuck this bitch. I'm gonna go help my mans. So now all of a sudden, now you in the truth. Now, oh, yeah, it's gay. And see, hey, fuck you niggas, man.
That's right. That's right. Benji said, 1 John 5:1, whosoever believeth that Yahweh Shai is Hamashiach, is born of the Most High. And everyone that loveth him that begot him, Salat, and everyone that loveth him that begot, loveth him also that is begotten of him. So we're supposed to love Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and his men with all of our heart, souls. We're going to wrap it up in at least a couple of verses here. I think we hit that one, 17 and 17 of Proverbs. A friend loveth at all times. My brother is born in adversity. Proverbs 6:3. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go humble thyself and make sure thy friend. If you offend a brother, go humble thyself. And I don't give a fuck if you're an older brother to a younger brother to the older brother. All right. This brother right behind me, it was a situation, and he felt some type of way. And I told the intermediator brother who came and brought it to me, because the brother didn't want to feel like he was trying to rebuke an elder. And I said, well, tell the brother come talk to me. And I said, you know what? I called the brother. And I humbled myself, even though I knew some of the things weren't what it seemed to be. But it didn't matter. If he took it in one way and I didn't mean him to take it that way, I want to make sure I say, I'm sorry, Salakia, that's not what I'm on, bro. And by the time we talked, it wasn't even as big as it had been, because the spirit had dealt with him on it. And then the spirit had dealt with me on it. And I said, well, I'm going to be careful what I say and how I say certain things, because brothers take things a certain way. And I might be speaking in my anger, just, kind of venting and talking shit. So I got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So I had to check myself. I humbled myself and I said, Salakia, bro. You know what I'm saying? You humble thyself before your friend, man. Old to young, young to old, man. Ain't nobody greater than Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and this truth. And no man is above the truth. All right? Am I right, Mathathia? All right. Job 6:14. To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend. To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend. But he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. So we were talking about Job the other day, and how when he was in his sorrow, his friends stayed with him, but didn't say shit to him. But they allowed him to grieve and allowed him to sorrow, and was just there. And just, man, people in the ancient world was a whole nother different vibration. Yeah, because sometimes, man, he lost 7 was the kids, right? And all that he had. I lost my dad, and I'm already tore up. We lost a brother a couple of weeks ago, and I was tore up from that. And before my pops was going through the recovery of the surgery, I was praying to the Lord, please not give me sorrow upon sorrow. He chose to give me sorrow upon sorrow. But then at the same time, he gave me an understanding and a faith booster. All right. I asked the Lord to show me a chariot, man. And I said, hope my dad is in it. Let me know that you got my dad, and and that he cool with you, because of his charity that he had down here, his friendships that he had down here, the love that he had down here. All right. And he never scoffed the men of the Lord and allowed us to do what we do. So I said, Lord, I know I'm asking you for a chariot. I'm not tripping if it's not right now, but please comfort me with that. I looked up and immediately saw a chariot and it was moving. Lord comforted me just like that. And when I say I was down, bro, I was down. I mean, I was down. And that instantly boosted my spirit. Even to this moment, I can still feel the energy in that confidence, in that spirit, right? To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend. We got to pity these other hopeful 144,000 that's going out here and sorrowful right now. What does the scripture say? Run to and fro to him that is what? Sighing and crying. Do you see him sighing and crying? We're supposed to go ahead and deal to build him up.
Say I mourn.
That's right.
Yeah. Fuck, it's in Toby. Says to fail not to be with them that mourn, man.
That's right. Right? And it's another one. I pipe for you and dance for you, and ye are not mourn. We're out here piping and dancing for the 144,000, and the new guardians are, coming against us. But the righteous hear us and come in, and they come in with such a fervent spirit, like the brother Navante that was up there earlier, Malcolm above, and just with a hotness that is damn near infectious, That's the spirit that we're supposed to have come in. Okay. St. Benji said, Sirach 27:17, love thy friend and be faithful unto him. But if thou betrayest his secrets, follow no more after him. And I had a guardian betray my secrets, man. We used to go over his house, all right, and with my family, and spend time with him, and confide in him, and he turned around and was like, exposed my secrets to the great congregation, all right. And most I gonna deal with him for that, right? But I'm done. Go ahead and finish up and wrap up. This is my brother, calling from Toronto. All right, Shalom, Makim Tuwadi, Habashmi Shabrakathum, and be a friend. Let's hope that we're part of the 144,000. Shalom.
This is Sirach 7 and 34. It says, fail not to be with them that weep, and mourn with them that mourn, man. So fail not, man. Weep with them that weep and mourn with them that mourn. That's us preaching this word, man. That's us teaching. I have piped unto you, ye have not danced. I have mourned unto you, ye have not lamented. But it's certain brothers who are what? They started dancing. They started mourning. It says, be not slow to visit the sick, for that shall make thee to be beloved, man. And that's us visiting the sick every time we put these lessons up, man. Every time we go out to the highways and hedges, every time we call a brother just to say, hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, you holding up? You cool? Scripture says, get thee the love of the congregation, man. And this is how we do it. Through the spirit and power, y'all by Sham Shai is this work, man. Being our brother's keeper, Hey, so Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. You got some pop? Hey, so Lord willing, man, hey, we hope this lesson was edifying, We'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to all you brothers who preaching the gospel in truth and in sincerity and in charity. Hey, shalom, brothers. The heat was on them. Shit, you ain't feel these scriptures?
Here we go. I knew you were going to give me one.